move forward, because this, I knew that you wanted to see this, and some of you have said, we know, Jesus, we know that you just broke you stopped your social media break just because of this, just because the Montecito Queen, you can't live without Meghan. No, I can't live without Meghan, and she can't live without me. She knows that. She is watching this video. I know she grabbed some popcorn and she's watching this video. She wants to know what I have to say about her, and I'm going to say something that I think for the first time in like forever. This is the very few times that I've seen a picture of Meghan and Harry, and it hasn't made me feel uncomfortable. Let's say like that. It's not like I like the photo, but I did not dislike it at first sight. It's regular Meghan and Harry. It's usual Meghan and Harry, but somehow it's a nice picture. This is from Miss and Harry, man. Well, the William and Catherine have Chris Jackson. That Meghan and Harry have Miss and Harry, man, who was the one who took that picture of the Tree of Life. What did not have the Tree of Life, but was Photoshopped afterwards. But well, you know how it is. Sometimes you have to do a bit of retouching here and there, but it's when it's the subjects, we have the doubts of how many things are fake or what. But in this case, I think this photo is all legit. Their expression as at first sight was nice, especially Harry. I'm going to talk about their expressions right now. Meghan, there's a close-up of Meghan. You did not expect this today, right? I should have included a trigger warning. I'm sorry, I forgot that. I'm still learning the ropes of this, the lives and etc. On unscripted production, video production. But in this case, I would like to know. Yeah, this is peak Meghan. This is peak Meghan. That she wants to do this neutral expression, a very soft smile, but I don't know why she always has that subtle smirk. Why is that? It's like this, contempt. That subtle contempt. Why just one of her lip corners is going up? Okay. The eyes are amazing. I'm gonna say it. The eyes look amazing. The expression of her eyes look amazing in her. The skin tone looks amazing. I give it to her too. Okay, props to Miss and Harriman for finally capturing Meghan's true shade, the real shade. This is not the entire catalog, the Pantone 15 Shades of Meghan. This is the real deal. At long last, this is the one that we should use as proof. Every time we see Meghan from now on in public, we will use this picture as like a comparison, as proof. Let's see what kind of shade is Meghan right now. But I like this expression. Besides that little contempt that always has that bittersweet tone to her expression, that I think she could work on that. Maybe some acting classes could work for that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she could have an acting coach. Maybe that could help, so she could learn to control those muscles and not twitch them at the wrong time. Like in this case. Oh my God, the meme slipped through. Well, this is again. I should not use my mouse. Use my keyboard, but. Harry looks fine, I guess. Harry looks that. I could say that the right side of his face, okay, this one, the right side of his face and his mouth, tell something that we haven't seen in a while. A nice story. It's like he could be happy. Could he have found freedom at last? Would he be allowed to feel joy? But there's you notice that there's this contraction on his left eye, which is not a product of a genuine smile, and that what bothers me a bit. That there's a bit of sadness. That's why he is. You're saying that some of you are commenting that he's clenching his jaw. I have my doubts about that. I will give him a pass on that regard here, because I don't see that much tension on his neck. That's something else that I saw in this picture. That I always see Harry really tense, very with a neck real tense, shoulder tense. Maybe he knew that he wasn't supposed to give any speech here, that he was not going to be on stage, and maybe that's how he allowed himself to relax a little bit. This is Meghan's night. She's gonna give this speech. You know, that speech that she mentioned herself like 50 times. I don't know, in 9 minutes. There was so much self awareness, but there's some happiness in here, but also a bit of sadness. That eye is projects. You just have to make that experiment. Just use your hand. Just cover his left eye, and you will notice that the rest of his face has a nice expression. That's what I noticed immediately. It was nice to see that there's some kind of Harry that still enjoys his life, and well, and Nacho is not around. It does not depend on Nacho. You know that when Nacho is around, it's full face display of joy. Well, he's beginning to work on that, I guess. And this is the meme I had reserved for you, but sadly that just slipped under my hand slip, and I just couldn't do it. Couldn't allow to. couldn't have I just reveal that. Hide the pain, Harold. And in this case, it's hide the pain, Harry. I don't know why it just rings me that bit of sad, that bittersweet expression. All right. Why are you in the comments so mean? Why? I understand you want to make jokes and etc. and make your opinion, but oh my God, why are you so mean? Let's give Meghan and Harry a break. Poor of them. They are just getting started with their freedom. They don't know what to do with so much freedom. They don't know what to do with so much success, and it's overwhelming. So much success that they're having, and that could confuse people. That could make people dizzy with all this overwhelming opportunities that they're getting. We have to understand that. And this is the Chloe. Where did my dear Chloe go? Where is my dear Markle Chloe? I don't see it anywhere. Would it be high on Xanax? I don't know. But how have you seen Meghan's hand like almost limp like this on that finger, that sweet finger embrace? Or maybe they have seen my videos on the Markle Chloe and they said, hey, let's control the Markle Chloe. Maybe she doesn't have an acting coach, but she's got maybe a meditation guru to tell her let the claw rest for a few seconds every time you're gonna take a picture. Say let the claw rest, and there's a special mudra to let the claw rest. And hey, she made this. She made that, and it also seemed nice, a bit awkward, because they have never did anything remotely close like this. I could be wrong, but well, you know that I've analyzed quite a few pictures and videos of Meghan and Harry, and I don't remember one time that they The finger pull my finger, Harry, pull my finger, and you know what happens next. But yeah, slightly odd. I think they are trying to project softness. They're trying to project kindness. They're trying to project that they are together as a couple, but not in a obsessive, drowning, like crazy way, but in a soft, normal, regular people, normal people way. I think that's what they wanted to project with that gesture, with that odd gesture. I don't know. And this is another thing that people were claiming, that they did not understand that this must have been Photoshop, because Meghan's body proportions do not fit, are strange. And I just went through some of her full frontal pictures, and I noticed that her proportions in every frontal picture are exactly the same. So I have to confirm, nothing to see here in regards of Photoshop, or nothing to see here in regards of there's something wrong with her body. Nothing wrong with her body at all. It's the same. Maybe it's the kind of suit, or dress, or whatever you call that she's wearing. That red suit with that long scarf. You know that Meghan has a history with scarves. So maybe this is her revenge, like wearing a long arse scarf. But there's no different whatsoever with other pictures that she's got taken of herself, exactly the same proportions. So I think nothing to see here in that regard. Yes, how you dress and maybe the lens of the camera can make things seem different at times. So it's important to make this comparison between pictures to just confirm that there's nothing odd. And it's just maybe our eyes are fooling us. A romper, is that the name? The name of that? Yeah, that red outfit is a copy of Wallis Simpson, and yes, I included that thanks to AH. I suppose that is Amber Heard. Amber Heard lost by a landslide. Texas rules. Queens, here you go. And the comparison, that's how I found it on Twitter. Thanks, Texas rules and Queens. And this comparison, you cannot unsee that. You can't unsee that. You cannot. Okay, so many. I thought this was fake. I thought it was fake. It is not. It was disturbing enough. Why? What is Meghan's plan? I want to know, what is Meghan's plan in this, doing this? I don't know what is the plan. Why does she insist into being compared to Wallis Simpson, or she wants to actually say like, well, I came to rock the monarchy, and if I don't rock the monarchy, I will destroy it. You choose. You pick. Make a decision. Make a decision about this. Choose. Either I rock the monarchy, you didn't like my style, well, then I will destroy you, whatever it takes. And there you have it. Even the scarf pattern is the same. It could be a coincidence, it could be not, but how come that in this moment that Meghan knows that so many people is going to be just focused on her in the Jubilee, in this speech is going to be so important for her, because she was going to talk about her, so I guess it was important for her. She wanted to be seen as Wallis Simpson. Do you have an explanation besides, yeah, I've come to destroy the monarchy, to rock this, to boycott, to what is the other word? Defund the monarchy. I don't know how to say this. I'm just making things up. But you know the idea. This could not be a coincidence, because it's precisely in those moments when Meghan knows that she's gonna be, well, seen by millions of people.